Hi guys, this is my submission for this week's progress report and discussion. I believe it's number 5. Um, yeah, so for this week for the habit 5 for our 7 habits of highly effective people, I thought it was pretty interesting to read about. Usually, instead of me thinking of relationships as like a win-win or win-lose, I usually think of them as kind of like symbiotic. So you are benefiting from it, if both people are contributing certain things to it, um, it's a healthier relationship. I don't think it's healthy if you're contributing all these things and then the other person just kind of leeches from you, and they aren't providing you anything back, any kind of like support or anything like that. So yeah, I like to think of it more as like a symbiotic relationship and make sure that the relationships that you have with people are definitely beneficial for you, as well as beneficial for them on their end too. Um, I think, yeah, for the most part, my relationships are usually like win-win, I guess. There have been some relationships I've had or friendships before where you see someone struggling and you want to help them out. So you give them everything that you have to give and you want to support them, and you get absolutely nothing in return. And there's instances like that where you don't really expect anything in return. I had a friend like that before, and I helped her with so many things. It was like, kind of ridiculous. Um, and I wasn't expecting anything back, but she didn't even know how to say, like, she couldn't even say thank you for all of the help, and so that kind of like burnt me out. After I was like, I'm more than happy to help her, but she couldn't even like sit down and just say thank you for your help. She kind of just started expecting it after a while, so that was really tiring. So yeah, that's the kind of relationship that would definitely be like a win lose because I was bending over backwards to kind of help out and didn't get a single thing, not even a thank you in return. Okay, besides from that, okay, let's see here. Um, so I think that this habit is really important for effective leadership as well. I think when you are a leader, you serve as a team member. There needs to be relationships. The leader needs to have a relationship with their team, and that kind of has to be a win-win relationship as well. You have to have a really positive relationship with um, your team members, no matter if you're on the bottom or if you're on the top. You kind of, because it improves the way that you can work with each other. Um, you're contributing to the team, so you definitely need to have a, a good relationship, I'd say, with your different team members and the different positions. And then for the precede, proceed phases 6, 7, and 8. Let's see what I have here. Okay. So for phase 6, I focused on the process evaluation. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Okay, here we go. So phase 6 is the process evaluation, phase 7 impact, and then phase 8 is the outcome. Um, So, for my process evaluation, I said that um, I'm going to conduct program or process evaluations, um, including a variety of different approaches to help provide feedback about what's working well in the program, and what can or should be improved. So it'll be the evaluations will be done in the early stages and throughout the program so that Changes can be made if needed, and we can get feedback about what's working well, what's not working well. And then at the end of each month, those kind of program leaders are the ones who are working on that specific activity that's planned out for that quarter. They're responsible for providing a report, including feedback from the participants, and statistics about participation, and they're basically just responsible for writing up this report at the end of each month, just to give feedback on how everything's going. If they're struggling with anything, it'll be kind of an internal report, and then that information can also be shared with the public as well. And basically, if anything needs changing, it's still early on in the program, so changes can be made as seem needed. And then the formative evaluation is going to help ensure that the changes that we make did in fact help resolve any issues or challenges that we were facing. Okay, that's all I have for phase 6. Phase 7 for the impact evaluation. So I definitely want to conduct bi-weekly meetings with our program leaders, our kind of leadership team that we have, to discuss the effectiveness of the program, how it's going, if there's any challenges, so that we can all come together and help brainstorm, or if anyone has any ideas, they can kind of throw it out there so that we can try to implement them. And then also we would keep up with the monthly reports. And then for phase 8, it's going to be the outcome evaluation. So I just said kind of at the end of the program, we're going to do a summative evaluation. So it's going to assess the effectiveness of the intervention and the extent to which awareness, attitudes, knowledge, behavior, the environment, or health status changed over the course of the program. And so that would be kind of our result to see, what it did for the community. And that's pretty much all I have so far. I'm still working on my phases 6, 7, 8, trying to flush everything out. But that's what I have for the most part, just those bi-weekly team meetings, and then the monthly reports, and then the big outcome evaluation, just doing a full summative evaluation and comparing. We could do like participant surveys at the beginning and at the end, to see how they feel about the program, what they got out of it, and if it actually did help them. So yeah, that's pretty much I'm trying to make my video short so it doesn't run over the YouTube allotted length. But that's pretty much all I have as of now. I'm still going to work on putting a little bit more into my 3 phases. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend and a great week. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.